Are you a GoHighLevel agency owner who is sick and tired of needing to build a funnel for every single new user who comes into your agency to get them A2P 10DLC approved on Lead Connector? Well, I have a solution for you, and that solution is Signal House. Signal House will be launching our application in just a little bit over 30 days, and it will be live within the GoHighLevel marketplace. So what is Signal House? Signal House is a messaging provider. We are a direct competitor to Lead Connector, or Twilio, who powers the backend of Lead Connector. Our specialty is building applications for CRM systems and providing connectivity for CRMs. However, we can provide connectivity for any software application that is sending a message from application to person or from software to someone's handset. And in today's video, we're going to be digging into how we have cracked the code on website building for your customers so that they have no issues getting seamless approvals for a verified landing page for that campaign that they are submitting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dig right into it. And so before I get started, I do want to cover 10DLC A2P just in case there's people watching this video who aren't intimately familiar with that sort of 6-letter acronym. And so 10DLC A2P just stands for 10-digit long code application to person messaging. And that's a mouthful, but it's pretty simple once we dig into it. And so 10DLC is 10-digit long code, which is just 10-digit phone numbers where the first 3 digits correspond to an area code in the US. So the same as your cell phone or a home phone if you still have one. Now, A2P means application to person, and that is sending a message from a software system to a person's handset. And so for a business to be able to do application to person messaging, they have to go through a process called A2P registration, application to person registration. That registration process includes registering a brand, which just refers to the company information, and a campaign, which is the messaging use case. And I went very quickly through that, but we have a ton of videos on our channel specifically on what you need to know and what you need to submit for brand and campaign. So go ahead and check those out if you're unfamiliar. Now, what makes this process unique is that the campaign review process happens at this company called a Direct Connect Aggregator, or a DCA. There's only 4 of them in the United States. They are Cineverse, Cinch, Infobip, and Vibes. Signal House is directly connected to 3 of the 4 DCAs. So we have a connection to Cineverse, we have a connection to Cinch, and we have a connection to Infobip. What that means for you is that we have redundancy with our upstream partners, and we can also choose our partner based on the type of messaging that you do. Some of the providers excel with certain types of messaging, and we route it accordingly. But what is unique about the process is that those reviews at the DCA are individual reviews. So these are human beings who are reviewing these campaigns, and human beings are infallible. And because of that, sometimes you get a rejection where there shouldn't be a rejection, and sometimes the opposite happens. You get an approval where it probably shouldn't have been approved. And so what this means for you and your business is that it's not a scientific process. And so you might be making tweaks to your submission and submitting it and still getting rejections. And it's because Tom might have reviewed it the first time, but Jenny rejected it the second time. And so this process can continue to go on. And with Lead Connector in particular, there's multiple hops because they're using Twilio. You have a Twilio review, and then you have the DCA 1 review, and then you have a DCA 2 review. With Signal House, you just have a DCA review. It's 1 review. Now, our team will take a look at it to make sure it's approvable, but it's just to give you a thumbs up and let you know this is approvable, or let you know, hey, let's tweak this slightly in the way that you have submitted this. But if you are submitting it on GoHighLevel through Signal House in 30 days time, remember that 30 days from now, our app will be live on the marketplace. But if you are submitting it through Signal House, you don't have to worry about your campaign description, your campaign call to action and message flow, your sample messages, those scripts that you're writing in Google Documents and everything else that you're distributing when you are onboarding a new sub account. You don't have to do that anymore. We're going to generate that campaign for you. You don't have to see it. We are generating it based on the type of campaign that you choose and your messaging use case. And so we'll generate all of that for you. The one thing that is still necessary for the review is the website, which for the Direct Connect Aggregator, or DCA, makes up probably the biggest part of the review, because that's what the end user is going to be seeing and opting into. And there's certain requirements that we've dug into exhaustively in other videos of what needs to be on the website itself. But the thing is that, again, these are individual reviews that happen by human beings. So unless it is verbatim and perfectly laid out and organized, you could get a rejection. So dialing in your website submission is really about minimizing the number of rejections that you get. You most likely will never get 100% approval rate, again, because of that human error 1% of the time. But you can essentially get it to 100% if you have a templated website that continues to update based on the requirements that the different direct connect aggregators and DCAs have, which are provided to them by the carriers. So Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, and the carrier partner organizations like CTIA. So here's where Signal House comes in. Signal House has developed a way within your brand submission process, if you don't have a website, because the website's submitted at the brand process, or at the campaign process, if you are unsure of whether or not your website is fully approvable, where you can get a free landing page that Signal House generates for you. So it's complimentary. We generate it. We host it on the Signal House domain, but it is tailored to your company, and it is an approvable landing page that you can submit with your submission. And we generate this for you. We give you the option to do that when you go through the flow and you are creating a campaign. We are automatically putting the CTA or the call to action on there, depending on your use cases. If marketing is one of the use cases, we're splitting that out as a separate one. We also have a compliant privacy policy with a compliant SMS disclaimer. Everything that you need. We don't have forced opt-in, and we have webhooks for you to connect that to your GoHighLevel account. So any lead that comes in via that form, since this will be the primary form for your 10DLC campaign, it can just seamlessly route that to your GoHighLevel campaigns or your GoHighLevel account, so that you have those leads already in and you can see what they opted into. If they opted into customer support messaging, for example, or if they opted into all messaging within your CTA. And so we are going to be launching this natively and live with our application in 30 days. And as we approach that time frame, we're going to be digging in a little bit deeper and showing you some wireframes, showing you some inside looks at our GoHighLevel application. And so I just wanted to record this video today to let you know there is a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to creating funnels and replicating them and making sure that they stay approvable and everything else. You don't have to do that anymore. Signal House is going to do that for you. We're going to automatically generate it if they don't have an approvable website on your campaign submission flow or on the brand submission flow. And if they don't have a website at all, it doesn't matter, because we are generating them one for the purpose of obtaining consent for this messaging campaign. And so I hope this video was helpful. If you want to learn more about our GoHighLevel application, please reach out to us, sales@signalhouse.io. We will absolutely reach out to you as soon as possible to get you a demo and also show you the Signal House way and why it's better than what you're currently experiencing on Lead Connector. If you want to explore direct API connections with our company, you can reach out to me directly, will@signalhouse.io, or visit our website, signalhouse.io, where you can check out what our offerings are, request a demo, do whatever you would like to do. So if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. We do this 5 days a week, providing you with content and helping you navigate the messaging ecosystem quickly, efficiently, and seamlessly. And so I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks so much.